they're doing. And you're saying it's poor management, but like if you look at it from their perspective, it's actually excellent management from their perspective. Like if I was Bobby, why wouldn't I push out these games, right? I would be like, I just pushed Diablo 4. I pushed that dev team. I gave them a hard deadline. You get this game out by this date no matter what. And everyone bought the game. And not only did everyone buy the game, they bought it early access. And then 3 months later, everyone's complaining about the game. There's not enough stuff to do. But that's okay, because we're already making our next game. And when we release this new open world game, everyone's going to buy the game again. And we're going to do the same thing. You're going to pay $30 more for a week early access. And you're going to do it. Why wouldn't I just keep doing it? You know, I'm just making more and more money. That's why they keep doing it. I'm in the same boat though. Like I'm probably like the same as you. So you know.
3, 2, 1. The Stormpike clan bows to no one, especially the Horde.
You're saying D4 is mismanaged? Yeah, but we're talking about Activision Blizzard management, right? Who will also be managing this new game you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the D4 devs specifically? Okay, well there I disagree with you then. That's basically what I was saying before, where I said I think the devs are actually trying to make a good game. They just like under too strict timelines. Then I disagree with you. I'm the entire other way. I think the devs actually do care about the game. I don't think the devs are the problem. I think the management just gives too strict timelines. And I am absolutely confident this exact same thing is going to happen to the open world survival game. I am so confident. Like I will bet you, I would bet you 3 months later after that open world survival game releases, we're going to be having a very similar conversation. Remind me when that happens. Stitches, you okay, buddy? You just gonna tank a Malthael? Okay, I'm gonna learn tonight. You can't do that.
Choose a talent.
Oh, you're just saying Rod is a bad executive developer? Oh, are you saying without Rod none of this would have happened? I think even without Rod, a lot of this would have happened. But I agree with you. I don't think Rod is like Rod seems like he's like an Activision guy. Yeah, I agree with you. Rod doesn't really care about the success of the players or the game. He's like, you know, more of a marketing guy, it seems. Money making guy. But I think even without Rod, this similar things would have happened. They would have just gotten someone else to do the same thing. Thinking about what level 4. I just go die alone. I'm just going my normal build.
We found our soldiers. Capture the Horde's prison camp, but make sure they don't capture ours.
Oh, you think Rod is good for the game? Wait, who do you think? Wait, who's the executive producer? Is it that one? Oh, it's Rod. Oh, okay. Okay, no, so you are saying he's the problem with the game. That is what you're saying. Okay.
worthy strike. We need to guard the key until the lock is open.
Rod needs to fight for the team, but he doesn't. No, I totally agree with you there. I think you just a little too idealistic. Like it's I agree with you. Like it's exactly what you said, right? Rod was brought in as like a closer to close the game to make sure it sells well and they make the most amount of money, right? He was brought in. That's the point. Because the upper management is gonna bring in people like him because that's what they want. So I guess the way you're seeing it is like, oh, if only there was a different executive producer that would fight for the team and fight for less profits and better gameplay, right? That's the way you're seeing it. And the way I'm seeing it is that's never gonna happen because the people in charge brought Rod in for a reason. Because they needed someone like him. So even if it wasn't Rod, they would have brought in someone else with exactly the same qualifications. Someone else that cared about the money, not the players. That's the kind of guy they're looking for. They will never bring in the guy that cares about the players and is like, no, we need 2 more years. You know, they're never gonna bring in that guy. In fact, they would fire that guy if he ever got there. He would just get fired. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's modern Activision Blizzard. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying, though. You know, what I'm saying is they'll never have a better executive
YFKOFXX
producer
just subscribed.
because that's just the way it is now.
Brawly 787 just subscribed.
Clocky, thank you for gifting the 2-sub gift bomb to YFKO and Brawly. Thank you very much, Clocky. Make sure you guys both thank Clocky, and welcome to the fan club.
See that, Vandar? That's how real warriors fight.
You have hope that the new game will be different, but you're not holding your breath. It's poisoned at the highest levels of management. Yeah, and this goes back to the start of our conversation, right? This is why I pointed it out in the first place. Because the highest level of management, they're not doing this randomly. It's not like they just randomly like, no, we don't want to make a better game. It's because they've realized they don't need to make a better game. Why would you spend 20 years to make a Diablo that will actually be really good when you could spend, 10 years to make a Diablo not as good, but you're gonna sell the same amount of copies? Oh shit, I folded. They're following logic. And their logic is exactly, it connects back with your hope and my hope, right? This is what they're doing. It's very simple. They're farming your hope, they're farming your nostalgia, and as long as you have hope for their next game, you're gonna keep paying $100 for it. And they're gonna keep making shitty games. They're not doing this randomly. They can make a shitty game and you're gonna pay for it. So of course, they're gonna do that because it's cheaper. Well, alright, shitty is maybe like a harsh word. Like, I still think Diablo's like a good game. You just run out of stuff to do, you know? Like, for a new player, I think it's a good game. It's not like shitty, you just... For a long-term, like the long-term part of it is kind of shitty right now. But I don't think Diablo 4 is like a terrible game. Oh, I have 2 healers. No wonder I couldn't kill him. At this point, it's better to stop playing their games. It is, if you want them to make good games again. That's the only that's the catch-22 though, right? Like we're not gonna stop playing their games. We still have too much nostalgia and too much hope. Although that's being lessened. But yeah, the only way they're gonna make a good game is if you stop buying their shitty ones, and that's not gonna happen anytime soon. That's why I was remarking on, you know, the hype for the new survival game, because like even myself, like I know all this, and I'm still like gonna be a little bit hyped when their new survival game comes out. So like, you know, that's why I was commenting on it. It's very ironic.
Heading over to help.
I'm heading up now.
DLCs ruin games as well. Oh sure, I mean that's like another topic for another day. That's also a topic I'm not quite as familiar with because I don't really buy DLC games. But I see what you're saying there, yeah. Sure, that was probably another big problem. Let's incomplete games be released, kind of thing.
Shoddy horde craftsmanship.
If their new game is single player and story driven, it has potential. Complete at launch. Ah, I still had Aegis clutch. Yeah, but that's literally not what it is, right? Like, it's literally not single player. It's a multiplayer survival sandbox game. Just not what the new game is. It's a completely different genre. Did that get confirmed? I think that's pretty confirmed at this point. You thought they were making a single player game? How long has it been since Blizzard made a single player game? Like total single player? You thought they were making like Elden Ring? No, it's not gonna be like that. I mean, the job postings are all like mentioning multiplayer MMO environments and stuff. Oh, my bad.
Right on.
I mean, I don't think it's gonna be a bad game, you know? Like, I just at this point, I kind of know it's gonna be like Diablo 4. Like, I don't think it'll be bad. It'll probably be pretty good until you hit late game, and then if you're like a try-hard player like me and you play late game for like a month, you're gonna realize it's rushed because it's always rushed. Like, it's gonna be the same thing. I don't think it'll be bad. Like, the early mid game could be pretty good. But it's gonna be rushed for sure, like that's not even a question. Yeah, it's almost certainly another live service game. Almost certainly.
It won't be enough.
Although maybe with how bad Diablo 4 live service is going, they might change their mind. We'll have to see. 'Cause I am pretty sure Diablo 4 live service is gonna be a disaster for them. I said this like months ago. Before it was like super obvious, but I think now it's like super obvious. Like a month ago, most people were still saying the game is like good. I remember I was like arguing with Rites about this. I was like, about how successful Diablo 4 is. I was like, yeah, the live server is gonna be a disaster. Like it's a disaster right now for sure. Because the game is just not good enough for people to be interested in buying a battle pass every couple months. Not yet, at least. Maybe they'll change that next season. We'll see.
Nothing compared to a dwarven bunker. Well struck. Killing spree. More of our soldiers have been taken prisoner. Let's take them back.
Why do I not like Slow at 7? I do like Slow at 7. Slow at 7 is good. I just like Massacre at level 7 more. Massacre at level 7 is literally the same thing as Last Rites. Like once you understand how to use it, it's no different than, I mean not Last Rites, Tormented Souls. So level 7, the way I think about it is, this is Tormented Souls, which is why I normally pick it. Like the other talents are good. This is a flexible talent here, you can pick the other two. Actually, maybe this game I should have taken double healer, or minus heal because they have double healer. I didn't even realize they had double healer. But yeah, the reason why I mostly take Massacre is because, you know, having 2 ultimates is pretty good. Were they arguing? I didn't even know what they were arguing. I totally missed it.